I'm Gigi.
And I'm Stevona.
I'm Silvia. And this is Dumbtired. Come spend the night. Motherfucker, that was lovely.
Do you remember the first time they gave you apple cider?
No.
I remember my first time. I was a kid.
No, why'd you ask?
I asked if you remember. I said I remember mine. It was at Thanksgiving, and they this was the first time my family ever did like a cheers, and they gave this to us, and we are like, oh my gosh, are they giving us beer? Are they giving us beer? And they didn't give us beer. It was just apple cider, and that's when I fell in love with it.
Great story. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, I used to love those Thanksgivings because it would be like at my grandma's house, and then we would all just like spend the night, like all the cousins, and then we would just wake up the next day. We'd all be like on the living room floor. So fun. Then she got dementia and forgot who we were.
All right.
But I bet you if you bring her Martinelli, she'd be like, I know what this is.
Yeah. Oh, this takes me back. Yeah. I wish apple cider was normalized to drink year round. I'm sure you could just buy it.
It is.
All right. Never mind. I wish they let grown-ups do whatever they want.
I wish they let people with money buy anything that they can afford.
You're telling me you wouldn't look at me funny if I went and bought a bottle of this in June?
No.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
People also just use like apple cider and champagne to celebrate things and to have like girly time.
I should have more of those.
Oh my God. We're literally here every week.
Yeah, but this one's Christmas.
Christmas of love.
Do you guys like Christmas music, and do you have a favorite Christmas song? Think about it.
Love Christmas music. Me and my family used to like listen to that shit in July and like swim in the pool and like listen to Christmas music because we love it so much. My favorite one is Silent Night.
Silent Night, the classic. Okay,
I love that one.
Do you?
Holy night. You know, I keep going back to. I mentioned it earlier off camera, but it's an older version from, I think his name's Donny Hathaway. This Christmas, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. But there's a couple different versions. Christina Aguilera has a version that's very like pop heavy,
And Chris Brown.
And Chris Brown has a version, and Ruben Studdard, who I feel like, I don't know, underdog. He was on a season of American Idol, but he has a version. I'm like, it's not even on Spotify. I have to listen to it on YouTube. But that is Ruben Studdard's This Christmas, man.
Do you go out of your way to search it on
I
YouTube?
do.
I love
do.
that.
I'll listen to the ads just to listen to it on the drive home. I'm like, Ruben, come back, baby, sing it. It's really good. We should listen to it later.
Nah. People really like that shit. I think it's cool. I don't mind it.
How about New Christmas Shoes?
Okay.
Should we sing it? The Christmas shoes.
Should you see if you can make me cry?
These shoes
for my mama, please. It's
Christmas Eve and these shoes are just her size. That's so sad. Could you hurry, sir? Daddy says there's not much time. You see, she's been sick for quite a while, and I know these shoes will make her smile, and I want her to look beautiful if Mama meets Jesus tonight. And then the guy's like, so I had to pay.
Yeah. And then the cashier is like, you don't have enough money to buy these shoes.
I know.
And the kid is like, please, my mom's dying.
Oh my God.
And then the guy behind him in line is like, I guess I gotta fucking pay for them.
Yeah.
Does he get the shoes?
I know. Yeah, he does. The guy pays for him. The guy
Does his
pays for
mom
him.
die?
Probably.
Yeah, that's a sad part. They used to fucking play that shit all the time on Carrot. Wait, I think it was like Carrot 101.
Carrot 101.
Or Coast 103.5.
Oh.
Coast 103.5. The month of November, all
She
Christmas.
just burped all fucking nasty.
I'm doing ASMR. I was trying to just let it, like, I didn't think you guys would catch on.
No, it's crazy because every time we sung it, Sylvia started crying. I'm sorry, but it like works like a button, dude.
I cried too. I remember being like a little kid in like the backseat of my parents' car, just like crying before pulling up to my grandma's house.
Yeah, like happy holidays. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was really sad. I don't know who the fuck gave that song the green light, but
Yeah.
it's really
a real
hard to make Christmas
tearjerker.
bops. I've thought about
Yeah.
that. It's very hard to make Christmas bops. We should totally come up with a Christmas song too.
I mean, I believe in us.
Landlord, please
Landlord.
don't charge me rent. I'm dying slowly.
No, I was thinking like a merry one, not like Christmas shoes vibes.
Like a Christmas
I
rap.
sing a song, I'm wrong. I don't sing a song, I'm wrong.
You know what's another hit? A song. Wait. A child shivers in the cold.
It's true, we make a brighter day, just you and me.
We are the world.
We are the children.
Motherfucking children.
I love that song.
Demonetized for sure.
I know because we
All of
sound
our
just
other
like them.
videos are monetized.
Us and our 100 viewers.
Watch out, copyright
Okay, we love you
infringement.
Shout out Lindsay.
We're gonna drop Lindsay's name in every episode, see if she notices.
I do like I'll have a blue Christmas.
The song is so nostalgic.
Yeah,
It would come on at nighttime and like commercials. For
I
now
thought you
that,
hate Elvis.
now that's what I call Christmas. I said it's nostalgic. And so I like him. Do you understand words?
Oh,
Hey, don't forget,
Big one's coming out of you, little lady.
fighting one's coming out of you, little lady. I think Christmas season, Mariah Carey.
Damn, I'm so sorry. I just had a vision of you like fucking, socking her in the face right now.
Nah, don't do that. Me
In
and
your
your sister
Santa
will kick your
shirt?
ass.
Okay.
In your Santa shirt that says, I believe.
I believe.
I could kick your ass.
Believe. Sorry. Just had my Shrek moment.
Mariah Carey has a very popular Christmas song, All I Want for Christmas, and I get it, that's like rank supreme. But a fighting contender is Last Christmas, Wham. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. And then at some point he goes, Merry Christmas. I think about just that whisper, Merry Christmas, a lot. It kind of haunts me.
You know what's a slutty one? Santa
What,
baby.
I saw a t-shirt that said, I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a
Christmas.
kiss.
Oh. What's the one that they do in
Santa baby. I want a yacht, and really, that's not a lot.
You are a little slut. I never seen you that way. I always saw you as virtuoso.
Yeah.
My dad used to get mad because that was my favorite Christmas song.
He saw her potential.
Dude, what's that one song where it's like, I really can't stay, baby, it's cold outside. She's like, no, really, I gotta go. He's like, get the fuck in here. That song is crazy.
Yeah.
Hot to me, it's hot to me.
All right, we're learning a lot.
I always do that to men. I'm like, gotta go. See if they care.
They're like, get on.
They're already turning around like,
If they don't pull a baby, it's cold outside on me, they're not the one.
Damn.
they not the one. I was thinking of it don't matter.
Goddamn, girl. And we're the barachas? Okay.
We're the what?
Borrachas.
You said barachas.
I said barachas.
You guys are cute. I love you guys.
Borrachas.
You're sweet.
I'm never gonna speak again.
No, it was beautiful and I loved it. Hey, Feliz Navidad. I remember what I was gonna say. Okay. In the Sister Act 2, the only Sister Act that ever mattered. Lauryn Hill's in it, that guy, when they're performing Oh Happy Day for the first time. And he hits that motherfucking note. I know it's not a Christmas song, but it should be a Christmas song. Because it's like, when Jesus walks, when Jesus walks, when Jesus walks. And he gets all crazy. Dude, that note, every time I watch that movie, I cry. Which isn't a surprise.
I know, yeah, I know what you mean.
You also
yeah.
just cried to us singing Christmas shoes.
Fucking sad. That's so sad.
I cry like that in Shrek. And they go, I believe.
That's what got you?
I believe. I believe. Yeah.
I think you're lying. I think I just said that.
I believe. When he sings that in Shrek.
I think people
I love
are
that
complex.
she's acting drunk right now.
I've never seen Stevona this fucked up before.
Well.
Well.
Do you like Christmas smells?
You know what? Yeah. All right, I'll say it. Yeah, I do. I do.
Hey.
That's
Christmas smells like my house.
for those listening. Sylvia made Stevona smell her finger.
She got so disgusted.
I've
been eating popcorn, but like,
yeah, but she licks her fingers.
I haven't yet though. It's just popcorn.
She licks her
So
fingers and she wants to like touch her hair.
I've done worse to you.
Yeah, don't tell him. Oh wait, I got a funny ass story to tell. It doesn't have to do with Christmas, but it does have to do with Thanksgiving. It's funny as fuck. Okay, so my one cousin, we used to beef it, but we cool now. But it was funny because this is like when I first started like getting into smoking and stuff. And I had like just blazed it with my friends, and I drove to like my dad's side of the family where they don't smoke. And I had already smoked with my friends, so I was like, whatever. I was high. But when I was inside my uncle's house, one of my cousins was like, it smells like weed. It's like, it smells like weed. And he like went to go tell my uncle, total snitch for that. I think he thought that it was somebody else. He didn't think that was my other cousin. I think he thought it was probably me, to be honest, or somebody else. But he was like, it smells like weed. And he like, he goes, smell the devil's lettuce. That's what my family says. Is that the devil's lettuce? And then so my uncle started smelling it, and like he followed the smell, and it literally led to like my cousin's room. She literally like smoked out of her window, and like the smell, like if you guys smoke weed, you guys know that like the smell goes everywhere. Like if you want to, you got to actually go outside if you're gonna smoke through a piece. And it was funny because he was like yelling at her, and then they were like, someone's smoking weed, and I thought I was talking about me, and I was like, who is it? Who is it? I was like, who is it? Who's fucking smoking weed in here in fucking Uncle Lou's house? And it was like my cousin, and I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, fuck, thank God. And she was like in so much trouble, she got yelled at and stuff. And then I was like, they was like, wow, can't believe that she would do something like that. And I'm like, yeah, I can't believe that. Can't believe she would do that.
What about you?
Well, the craziest thing that's happened around Christmas?
Or saddest thing that's happened?
Saddest thing? Last year, my grandma died before Christmas.
Fuck, Gigi.
Like, you asked. You literally fucking asked.
Like that was coming.
You literally fucking asked. My uncle and my grandma last year was rough. But also, I feel like holidays were very, like, centered around her. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my family, but I feel like the only main reason we were even gathering around was because, like, okay, she's like the matriarch, she is here, like everyone wants to be with her, we're all gathering to be with her. And then so technically last year was the first Christmas. It was also like kind of, it was like the couple weeks before Christmas. So I feel like we did just kind of like bypass it, get through it, but it settled more in this year. So even this year, I know Christmas is still yet to come, but there's that feeling of like we don't really know what we're gonna do, just because we're like, it was always with her.
Yeah.
So that was kind of sad. Thanks for asking.
There was a year where my Mama Chula, went to Mexico. So I went with my mom to Christmas. And at that point, my sister went to Christmas, I think, with like her boyfriend's family. My brother went with his girlfriend's family. So my mom was like, oh, they're having Christmas this year at your aunt's house in Palmdale. And I was a kid, so I had nowhere else to go. But I would mostly spend Christmases, for the most part, at my dad's. And then go like the next day to my mom's house and like eat like leftover foods and, open whatever gifts that side of the family got me. And I remember I showed up and all of like my aunts and uncles and like my grandmas were looking like, ooh, like we didn't know Sylvia was going to be here. So then it was like she had this like pristine, that living room that you can't go inside of because it's all white and white carpet and no one can go in there. But like for Christmas, it's
just
like
on display. Yeah.
Yeah. But for Christmas, everyone has to take their socks off, but you can go. So it was like a high ceiling, huge tree all the way to the ceiling. Fucking gifts filled the whole fucking room, dude. You couldn't even walk in there. And my family has this thing where every family, like the person of the family who got all the gifts has to go and call and group up all the presents you brought and go, this is for you, this one's for you, this one's for you. So then everyone has to wait to open all their gifts until the last person gives out the last gift. And I remember the whole night I was just like I was the only one like of my mom's kids just like sitting there, and all the other kids had like piles and they were so excited to open all the gifts, and everyone was just like, okay, you guys can open your gifts. And I was just like, and I didn't have a single gift around me, like not a single gift. And I was just kind of like, and like, oh, there was like younger kids than me too. So I was just like, oh, that's so cool. Yeah. And they're like, look, Sylvia, look. And I was like, yeah, that's really pretty. And like my older cousins were like, Sylvia, dude, it's because you're never here for Christmas. We're so sorry. We didn't know you were going to be here. I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, no, don't worry about it. And then I remember my like aunts and my grandma were like, kind of like, hear me, hon. They just started giving me like $10, $5, like out of their pocket. And I was like, oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks. And I was just like, damn, I shouldn't have come. I should have just like stayed at my dad's and by myself. I was like, it's kind of whack. Yeah. It's okay. And that type of shit would happen a lot though, because I think I've told you guys, but my mom was raised by her aunt, so she calls her mommy. But my mom's actual siblings, like blood siblings, one of her brothers is in Texas, and the only other person that has kids of her siblings is my tia Alex. But they're young. Like right now, the oldest I think is like 10. So I'm 30. So they weren't around when we were kids. So we were the only grandkids of our like grandma. So they had a bunch of cousins and aunts and uncles and stuff. And granted, they would give us stuff. I'm not saying that they wouldn't. Yeah. But that year it was just like, oh, Patty's kids aren't coming. So, and then I showed up and it was random.
And even, I don't know.
Can't blame them.
Just to, even you understand why, but just to sit in it and just like.
It was such a shitty feel because I could tell.
I mean, you should have went over on.
Me.
You should have went over on Easter or some shit.
She's like, bitch, you picked the wrong holiday. That's
you did. I wouldn't. I for sure would not go anywhere if I know I haven't been there in a minute, because that's one of my like embarrassments. It's like you're trying to like play it cool and stuff, but you're like, wow, everybody's getting something. Yeah. And I feel that too because in my family, like I spend Christmas Eve with my dad's side, and then I would go with my mom in the morning. And it's always been like that. Like me and my dad and my mom would even do stuff in the morning. But like when my mom, so it would just be us. When it would like all my cousins, they have like siblings, and so when we would go over for Christmas Eve, like their siblings would all get them something like that. So they would each be getting like 5 presents or whatever. And it would just be like my mom and my dad gifting me something. And then once my mom stopped going over, that it was like me and my dad and whatever, my uncles or whatever. And then now it's just like, oh my gosh, now it's just fucking me. And I'm like, I feel pressure from other people's, but they always want me to go over anyways. But my mom and my dad would like save Christmas presents for me actually on Christmas. So like Christmas Eve, I wouldn't get as much Christmas presents as everybody else. So like I actually would watch everybody like get more presents and stuff.
Yeah, it was always apparent on my dad's side of the family that like my cousins were always like the favorite ones, like just throughout the years, just the way, you know, they were treated and the way we were treated. And around Christmas time, it was always like, and I really appreciate my mom because she would always kind of prepare for that, and she would get us extra gifts to help fluff it. But every time we'd gather at my grandma's house, my cousins would be getting just like piles and piles of presents. And then we started, even when we were younger, we wouldn't get as much. But then there was more younger cousins getting like being made and into the family, and they're also getting like a bunch. And that just kind of carried on, where it's just like their piles got bigger and ours got smaller over the years. And it was just so like, it's sad to sit in it because you're just like, why don't you guys love me as much?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I'm grateful I have like my mom who also noticed that. It was just like, she would kind of make up for like, so it still looked like we had a lot, even though it was like my mom. And she would like get multiple things and put them in multiple bags. So it did just look like, you know.
I still do that to this day.
So, okay, I want to coin a term, Christmas hero, where it's the person who noticed the kids who didn't get that much. Who made the extra effort? Would you say that was your mom?
That's my mom. Even to this day, she brings extra gifts just in
For
case.
people who didn't get anything.
In case we're at either my grandma's house. I'll cry talking about it because she's so sweet. But she'll get extra gifts, even if it's just like little like tchotchke gifts, like a beanie or gloves or like candy. Put them in bags so it just looks like a present. And then, because anytime we go, there's always someone who kind of shows up unannounced, or maybe you didn't know. Like my uncle has this kid, he's kind of like a weird father figure too. He's like a cousin. Sometimes he'll pop up, sometimes he doesn't. Or, you know, sometimes someone invites a friend, or there's always like, or a cousin maybe stop by that you
My
haven't
uncle
seen in a
does that,
while.
but in case we play like White Elephant.
Yeah, or make a game out of it, yeah.
Yeah.
But she's always coming stacked. And we'll always tell her, like, when we were younger, we'd always be like, Mom, you got too much. You don't got to get this much. But I've seen it happen where someone shows up and no one was expecting them. And my mom was just like, oh, here.
Yeah.
And then they're just so, like, they're almost like, did you get this from, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's very sweet.
Would you also think it's kind of like selfish? Because I would be like, bitch, you're showing up on Christmas? What, because you only want gifts?
No, I
No?
think it depends. Sometimes people show up because they, it's the holidays and maybe they don't have anywhere else to go.
Yeah.
Or like I think of my uncle, and there's like this kid Adam. Was kind of like he's really good friends with his mom, so he was there growing up, and so sometimes he'd show up for family events, sometimes he wasn't there, but he was always kind of like a third cousin to us, you know. So we never really knew when we'd see him, but sometimes he'd pop up just because he wanted to, you know, it's Christmas time and he wanted to see his like father figure. But I don't know, I never took it like people are trying to get gifts. I feel like if people show up unannounced to Christmas, the last thing they should expect is a gift.
Yeah.
This bitch.
Dude, I literally went with my mom as a kid. I didn't know where to go.
Oh, wait, you were a kid when this was happening?
I
Oh,
wasn't
that's
an
sad.
adult.
Yeah, that's sad.
No, my sister was a teenager. My brother was a little older, but I was a kid.
Yeah.
There was this one year when hit clips had barely came out, and my cousin had just got them for Christmas, and that was when I barely found out like what they were, and and I stole them from her on Christmas Day.
Girl.
I know. I put them in my
You deserve
underwear.
all the coal.
I put them in my underwear.
When I was little, that's how I used to steal stuff. I used to just put it in my underwear, and then
And she's like, "You're gonna check my panties, you fucking freak."
I knew they wouldn't.
Oh yeah, no shit.
So I was like, this right here is the secret pocket.
My God.
So I stole my cousin's hit clips. And then, like, she was like, where are my hit clips? It was literally that fucking Christmas Day I stole them. I didn't give a fuck. Then I was, like, playing with them inside my closet. That's why I used to go to play with my stolen toys. I would go inside my closet.
Pulled out of her fucking badge.
And I would, like, play with them. And then I guess, like, my parents are picking up my room. And, like, I had them just, like laying there. And my dad and my mom knew that my cousin was like crying about them because she couldn't find them because everybody was, I was even helping her look for them. I'm like, maybe they're under here. Checking under the couch. Like we were all checking.
Oh my God.
All evil.
Trust
I was
no
like
one.
5. I was like 5, bro.
That's even worse. You had the evil embedded in you.
Evil seed.
And then like my mom and my mom and my dad found them in my closet. They like called my uncle. They were like, we found the hit clips. Peanut stole them. I'm like, okay, fucking snitch. You could have just said you found them under the couch, or like could have made some shit up. You don't have to say me.
You had to rat me out.
Yeah, and then the next day we saw them like not even that, like maybe like the next few days after that. And my cousin sister, I don't have a sister. My cousin was like we were like riding bikes on the street and she was like trying to chase me down. Like, she's like, why did you steal my thing? And I just kept ignoring it. I'm like, ah, ha, 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 ha. Just like when you're a little kid, you can ignore shit, you know?
That's you now.
You
Still
don't gotta answer.
Crazy.
Yeah, but I'm like, oh my gosh.
I would say my Christmas hero was my tia Alex, our godmother, because she was only the godmother to me and my sister, but it was me, my sister, my brother, you know. But because all of the uncles would get them really great gifts, my tia, once she started like getting older and like having like good jobs and stuff, she would show up at Christmas like hella late, but she would always show up with 3 gifts. And she would take me, my sister, and my brother to a separate room because she couldn't afford gifts for everybody. But she would always get us like a really, really good gift. And she'd be like looking at us all sad, like watching everybody open a bunch of gifts. And she'd be like, come here. And like she gave me my first Twilight book. She gave me and my sister the Cool Pix digital camera. And then she would always get something nice for my brother too. And like we would always cry like, thank you, tia, this is the best thing. She always like pulled up for us because she's like, I know like they love, like all of our family loves us. She's like, but they're not gonna go hard for you guys because they didn't know us as much as they knew each other, you know?
Yeah.
So my tia was probably my Christmas hero.
That's sweet.
I love her. Shout out to Alex.
Yeah, mine's my Uncle Junior. He just always pays for everything, to be honest. Like, anytime the family falls short of something, he'd just be, like, paying for it. Like, he paid a lot for my dad's funeral. When my dad passed away, like, all the bills that, like, my dad was paying, which was only, like, a few, he was like, I'll take over them. I didn't have to worry about White Elephant when, like, my dad was alive. But then I was like, okay, literally forgot. And he was like, oh, no, I brought extra presents, so, like, you could play. I was like, yes.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Okay, tell me if this sounds crazy or ungrateful. It's a thing where we know my mom is a terrible gift giver. Okay. She's really bad. And we don't know how to tell her because we're trying to be grateful. But it's just gotten to the point where it's like, lady, we told you what we wanted. There was a limit.
Is it like, are you even trying?
Yeah, it's like my mom will buy shit on a whimsy and be like, look, I got you this fucking thing. And it's like weird.
Yeah.
You know, you're just like, thank you, you know? So I don't know if it was last Christmas or the Christmas before. I think it was last Christmas. We did a gift exchange with my brother, his wife, my sister, me, and their sister, his wife's sister, whatever. So we did a gift exchange, and my sister kept teasing me like, my mom got you. My mom got you. And I'm like, no, she fucking didn't. Don't lie. And I remember, I think I got... I forgot who I got, but I got them like a really nice gift. I put so much effort and like wrapped it up real good. And I was like so excited for them to open it, you know? And then my mom walked in with like this bag, and then it's like, it just looks so like wild. And then my mom pulled out this big game, this big loteria game, like a huge loteria game. And then she goes, oh, look, I brought this for everybody to play. Look it. And then she goes, I took it out of your gift. And I was like, oh, my mom's so silly. That's not my gift. And I didn't think it was. I thought she was kidding because I thought everyone was kidding. They were just trying to egg me on that my mom got me. And I was like, and then when it was like time to exchange gifts, my mom was the last one. And I was like, fuck, my mom got me. And I was like, okay, just be grateful. It's okay. No matter what she gets you, it's fine. So then I pulled out, and it was like a random like skillet that it looks like she like bought from Ross and took the tags off last minute. And I was just like, oh, thank you. But we literally gave everybody a list of the items to buy, and it was a $50 limit. And it still said like $8.99 on the fucking skillet. And I was like, thanks, Mom. That's really nice. And then she goes, no, there's more. There's more. And I was like, dude, she gave me 5 loose underwears.
Oh.
And she's like, pull them out. And like my brother and everyone was just laughing at me. And I got so embarrassed for some reason. Like, my cheeks were fucking hot. I felt so embarrassed because she wanted me to show everybody my underwear. That it looks like she got herself a pack and just gave me leftover underwears from a pack. And I was just like... And she's like, look, pull all of them out. Look at it. And I was like... And I just kept pulling them out. And everyone's like, that's really nice. Sylvia, like making fun of me. And I was just like, it's really nice, Mom. Thank you. And she goes... you don't like it? And I was like, No, it's very nice. I like it a lot. And she goes, it's okay if you didn't like it. I can get you something else. Do you want me to? I can return it. If you want, just give me the underwears. I'll keep them. Like they're my size. If they don't fit you, like I could just keep. I'll take it back. I'll give you something else. Okay. And I'm like, no, Mom, I like it. It's very nice. Thank you. And then everyone was just like awkward as fuck, and I was like, I wanted to cry so bad, and more not because of it was a shitty gift. It was a shitty gift. It wasn't thoughtful at all. You know, she didn't think about what I liked at all. I wanted to cry because I made her sad because I had a shitty reaction. And I didn't want to have a shitty reaction. I was just embarrassed because my brother is a very like type of guy, you know?
He teases you?
He teases all of us.
Yeah.
He's a very
He's
like...
a brother. He's a big brother.
The type of motherfucker, you
He's
know?
my brother too, yeah.
So, like, he sees me... Yeah, exactly. As brothers do. But he sees me, like, being visibly disappointed. And he's like, damn fucking underwear, fucking big. What is that? A fucking... And then I'm just like, yeah, that's funny. Yeah. And I'm like... And I know I'm like super tough and scary, but I'm soft inside. And I'm all sensitive. And like he's getting like all fucking wild. And I was just like, this is great. And then like my brother got my mom, and my mom had gotten sad one year because my brother got his wife's mom like a really nice Coach purse. And my mom always talks about wanting like a nice designer purse. So right after I opened my gift, they gave my mom her gift, and it was like a designer purse.
Wow.
And my mom
I'm glad one of us is having a good Christmas.
Well, she was sad because of the way I reacted. So when she opened her, she goes, oh, wow. This is really nice. Thank you. Thank you. And they kept trying to get her like to take pictures. And meanwhile, she's just looking at me in the corner, just like, like, oh my God, it was such a shitty fucking Christmas. Like, I hate Christmas. And this year, high key, I don't want to get anybody anything at all.
Yeah, me neither. I don't have money.
Except you guys, I want to get you guys stuff.
Okay, because I was like, I already bought you guys presents. So.
This bitch is like, I better get something.
Or just buy me food. Or coffee, I don't know.
I'll take you guys out to Chili's.
Yeah. Yeah, just because I think I've spent so much money over the years. I'm the type of person, too, that, like, I don't want anybody to feel left out.
Yeah.
So I'll get, like, 1,000 fucking things and try to split it amongst, like, 30 ways to get everybody at least a little something, you know?
I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't want anyone to feel left out, so I'm just not gonna get anyone anything.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
There's always kids in the family at some point, you know,
Yeah.
and it's like this is very like, you know, like
It's for
core
them.
memories for them, you know. So I'm like, if I get gifts for anyone, I'm like, it's probably gonna be my niece and nephews. Yeah. But I remember one year, my uncle, my dad's younger brother, when we were younger, he would never really get us gifts, and we never really expected. It was fine. But when he started dating this girl who is now his wife, I think she kind of put in his head like, hey, these are like your younger cousins. You should be getting gifts for them, you know? Mm-hmm. And so I remember one of the first Christmases that she had spent with us, she had gave me the gift. She was just like, here, we got this for you. And I was like, a surprise because he had never given like me a gift before. So I was just like, oh, I'm so excited. And it was a little box, and I opened it, and in it was a little Ziploc sack of pennies. And I didn't know how to react. So I was just like, thank you so much. Oh, I'll put it in my piggy bank. Like, I honestly wasn't mad. I was just kind of like,
what the fuck?
We're all poor, okay?
Yeah.
We're all poor, and I'm grateful. Sue me.
He could have went to the fucking coin star real quick, though.
No. I was just like, thank you. Like, cool. Love pennies. Thanks for thinking of me. And then she started busting up laughing. She was like, you don't think that's actually your gift, do you? And I was just like, we're sleeping on the floor in grandma's house, man. I'll take it. Who am I to judge? Yeah. And then underneath it was like a gift card, like a $50 gift card to like Clean Target or something.
Oh, that's nice.
Which even that was like, I don't know. I still think about that because I'm like, I'll take anything, man. Thank you. Thanks. I was like, can I still keep the pennies?
Chestnuts roasting
open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to